Welcome back. Allie here at Hilltop Hollow Farm and Plant Nursery, and today, as part of our plant profile series, we're highlighting Pennsylvania sedge, scientific name Carex pennsylvanica. It's also known as oak sedge as it's commonly found amongst oak trees, and it's a simple and wonderful ground cover. So did you know that Pennsylvania sedge actually combats soil erosion, and it's a terrific plant to use as a grass lawn alternative? It allows you to create nice no-mow zones and tricky to plant areas. So let's check out a little more about this PA native plant. Pennsylvania sedge has a USDA hardiness zone of between 3 and 8. It generally grows in size to about 6 by 12 inches high and wide, and in terms of moisture, it prefers dry to average soil. It also loves part to full shade, and wildlife-wise, it brings in birds and it provides food and shelter for birds like ducks, grouse, and turkeys. It's also a larval host for some moths and skippers and supports dozens of butterfly and moth species. It blooms in around May and the color is green. It's not super significant. In terms of other info, it is a shade-loving perennial, as mentioned. It's native to thickets and dry woodland areas. It is a grass-like plant with soft, low-growing, arching leaves that are about 1/8 inch wide and 8 to 12 inches long or tall. They're typically shorter than its flowering stems. And it is a semi-evergreen. It's found in moderately cold winter climates with a clumping growing habit. It grows actively in spring and fall with those cool soil temperatures. And it's sought after for its look of that traditional lawn, as well as dry soil and varying sun to shade light tolerance. It can also be divided to spread between 3 to 8 inches yearly, but it is not recommended to start from seed for large area coverage because it really is quite difficult and has a slow germination rate. Let's talk about some additional key points of Pennsylvania sedge. It grows great in large shade areas where growing turf is difficult, as mentioned, functioning as an easy ground cover. It's a popular lawn substitute for those light foot traffic areas, but if you have an area that with high traffic, it doesn't fare so well getting tread upon a lot. It's also a great base layer for taller shade-loving perennials and shrubs, especially for dry, shady sites. And its apple green color and finely textured foliage is wonderful, and it forms spreading colonies, creating that desired low-maintenance lawn we all want. We recommend installing transplants 1 foot apart to help create a lawn alternative. And the good news too is that Pennsylvania sedge is tolerant of black walnut toxicity and generally considered pest and deer resistant. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning more about Pennsylvania sedge today. And before we go, here's one fun fact. Grass-like plants actually have their own rhyme. They do say that sedges have edges and rushes are round and grasses have knees that bend to the ground. It has several iterations, but this catchy adage has aided naturalists in IDing grass-like plants for some time, and it's just fun to say. So Carex pennsylvanica, the hardy PA native ground cover that just might be the solution to your current landscaping needs or next big project. Thanks for stopping by. From all of us here at Hilltop Hollow Farm, stay tuned for more plant profiles and ideas for your own landscaping projects and needs. And as always, happy planting.